Hello and welcome back to our beloved listeners. This is the 8-minute English podcast series on the Learn English podcast channel. I'm your host Nathan, and it's a pleasure to have you with us again. Surely you have heard of BTS, a boy group that has been making waves on music charts around the world, right? In addition to music, they also inspire through their words and speeches. A typical example is their speech at the United Nations. Let's find out what's interesting about their speech. We'll listen to BTS leader RM, the main speaker in this speech, talk about the process of finding their true identity and strong passion for music within each BTS member. Also, we will prepare a special freebie for this episode full of useful tips and vocabulary to help you learn more. Make sure to take it down. Now settle in and join us on a study English learning adventure. Are you ready? Let's get started. And in intro to one of our early albums, there's a line that says, my heart started when I was maybe 9 or 10. Looking back, I think that's when I began to worry about what other people thought of me. I started seeing myself through the eyes. I stopped looking up at the night sky, the stars. I stopped daydreaming. Instead, I just tried to jam myself into the mold that other people made. Soon, I began to shut out my own voice and started to listen to the voices of others. No one called out my name, and neither did I. My heart stopped and my eyes closed. So, like this, I, we, all lost our names. We became like ghosts. But I have one sensory and what is music. There's a small voice inside of me that say, wake up man and listen to yourself. But it took me quite a long time to hear music calling my real name. Even after making the decision to join BTS, there were a lot of hurdles. Some people might not believe, but most people thought we are hopeless. And sometimes I just want to quit. But I think I was very lucky that I didn't give it up. And I'm sure that I and we kept stumbling and falling like this. BTS had become artists before being in those who stadiums and selling millions of albums right now, but I am still an ordinary 20-year-old guy. If there's anything that I achieved, it was only possible. But I have my other BTS members from my side, and because of the love and the support that our army fans all over the world made for us. And maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. Today, I am who I am with all of my faults and my mistakes. Tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that happy me too. Let's take a look at some important vocabulary from BTS speech at the United Nations. First of all, we have daydreaming. It's when you think about pleasant things that are unlikely to happen, or when you think about something other than what you should be doing. RM mentions how he stopped daydreaming, which means he stopped letting himself dream or imagine freely because of pressure from others. The next word is a noun, jam. We usually think of it as a sweet, soft food made by cooking foods with sugar, would be eaten on bread. But in this case, it means something different. Here, jam is used to mean trying to fit into roles or expectations set by others instead of being true to yourself. RM is saying that he tries to fit into what most people expect of him. As a result, he suddenly lost his own identity and felt more lost than ever. Now we move on to the word called sensory. It means connect with physical sense of touch, smell, taste, hearing, and sight. RM says that music was very important part of BTS' journey in finding themselves again, showing that it helped them reconnect with who they are really are. Let's continue with a word that quite familiar to us, ghost. Literally, I think you already know what it means. In RM speak, ghosts represent people who have lost who they are and can't express them anymore. They become like shadows because they try to fit in with others' expectations. The final word what I want to mention is voice. It's commonly understood as the sound made when people speak or sing. In this speak, voice means personal presence or true self. RM talk about how BTS need to find their own voice again, to define BTS' real self out of hiding it to fit with others. Through the vocabulary explanation, have you understood the message that RM and BTS share in their speech? Now I will summarize the key points in this speech. The speech talks about finding out who you really are and dealing with pressure from other people. RM talks about when he and the other BTS members felt they lost touch in their true self because of what others expect from them. This makes them lose their own identity and creativity. When their hearts stop, it means they felt empty or not connected to their own dreams and wishes. The turning point happened when Beatles finds their true self again through music, which helped them express themselves and grow as people. To sum up, BTS share in inspirational pieces about the importance of following what you love and listening to your true feelings. No matter who you are or what role you play in your society, you are still yourself. You have your own path that you want to follow. Don't let other people's judgment make you lose what you really want and forget who you truly are. Listen to yourself, love yourself in our own way. Now let's discuss two important questions about our topic. The first question: what did RM start to do instead of looking at the night sky and stars? He started to worry about what other people thought of him and tried to fit into the rules that others made for him. The second question: what can we learn from RM's speech about handling problems and being true to ourselves? In my opinion, we can learn that it's important to listen to our feelings, not give up when things are hard, and follow what we love to, no matter what others think. Please share your opinion on these questions. Leave your comment below and let's discuss. Hopefully, BTS sharing through the speech can help you be more confident yourself and also help you gain more useful and interesting knowledge. Now, I will give you some interesting information about this challenge, guys, before we wrap up. this episode. Here's the first piece of information. RM learned English by watching the popular American sitcom Friends. Yes, you heard it right. RM watched all 10 seasons of Friends many times. He mentioned that he watched each episode first with Korean subtitles, then with English subtitles, and finally without any subtitles. This method helped him understand the context, expression, and natural flow of the conversations. If you're also practicing English through sitcom, then you have something in common with this amazing guy. Despite having a high IQ one of 148, he still takes his studies seriously. To speak English fluently and give unique speeches like he does now, he worked very hard. Practice makes perfect, you know. I'll give you another interesting fact about BTS. BTS stands for Bulletproof Boy Scout in Korean. This name shows this goal to protect young people from negative pressures, like a bulletproof vest protect against police. Now BTS is also called Beyond the Scene, which means they keep growing and going beyond limits to create the new things and inspire fans around the world. How did you like today's podcast? If you're feeling inspired to learn and find motivation to grow on your own path, that will encourage us to continue bringing positive content to you. Take care of yourself until we meet again. Stay tuned to see what exciting things we have in store for you soon. Don't forget to learn new vocabulary and discuss today's topic through the PDF we provide. Goodbye and see you again.